We have another special announcement. I'd like to bring up Dennis Davidson, the chairman of our golf committee, and again, a past officer of the DSBA. He's going to join me up here for a couple of individuals that we want to recognize today. And Dennis, I know you were instrumental in helping us put this together today, and I'm going to ask you to do some introductions and a little background on what we're doing here.
Okay, thank you, George. First of all, talk to Kathy Best on my way in. She's doing great.
All right.
So that's the main thing. I was just talking to I call him my cousin, Steve Davidson, about when this room was opened, and he thinks it was about 2001. After one of our meetings, which was being held down in this lower level here, I was at my usual spot after the meeting, the end of the bar, and Randy Lippy was down there, and he was supervising the redecoration of the lobby and everything for Hockey Town Cafe, and I think the theater. And Randy is, I've known Randy for forever, and he came over and we chit-chat a little bit, and he wanted to know how the Detroit sports broadcasters were doing and how we liked it here. And I said, we love it here. We've only got one problem at lower level. Everybody talking down below and across the way, it echoes, and anybody doing any recording or anything like that, there's just so much background noise. He said, well, why don't you use our new room in the back? And I said, I'd love to, Randy, but we can't afford the $100 for every time it comes, we have a meeting, because we don't even break even on these meetings with our guests and everything. He says, don't worry about it, it's yours from here on in. So Randy probably saved us, I don't know, over 10 years time at $100 a meeting, saved us a lot. We put together a little plaque for Randy, and he could not make it. He emailed me. He's just coming back into town, and of course, you know, Randy is in charge of land development for Olympia, and of course he's probably not too busy, but he just couldn't make it today. So, so a couple years later, well, we had worked with Steve a few times down at Joe Louis Arena with meetings that we had in Alumni Room and places like that, and he's been a big help to us, and we really appreciate it. And when he came over here, what, in 2003? He has been instrumental in helping us with our menus and making sure that we put out an excellent fare that we've enjoyed over these past years. So I'd like to bring my cousin, Steve Davidson, up here, and let's give him a big hand. Steve, there you go.
Read it.
Read it. His name is Davidson. He can't read.
Oh, spelled it right at least.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and we're going to give you Randy's to give to him, and thank you once again for your hospitality over the years.
It reads, we're pleased to recognize Steve Davidson on the 6th day of October in the year 2010. The DSBA appreciates the professionalism that you have demonstrated and your dedicated support for our events and programs at Hockey Town Cafe. Signed, Will Tiemann, DSBA President. Thanks, Randy.
Okay. And where'd Mary Ann go? Huh? Okay, Mary Ann Wetclaw, come here. She is, how long have you been serving us?
I've been here 10 years.
10 years has been taking care of us. And we get her every time because nobody else wanted us. So we'd like to give her this little certificate of appreciation for your 10 years of service to us. This is my other Mary Ann.